So what's the next step? The next step is to protect that garment the best you can. And while you're during the winter time, you're wearing it all the time. So it's in pretty good shape. It's not as vulnerable. In fact, we have a woman, we knit one for her. She was over to the house for dinner the other night. She had it on when she got there. She wears it all the time. She loves it. She wears it to church. And I said to her, well, in the spring, I'll wash it for you and put it on the woolly board so it can dry out nice and everything. And she was pretty excited about that because she wasn't sure how to proceed with the thing herself. So the number one criterion has to be scrupulously clean before you put it away. And when you put it away for the summertime or the off season or whatever, it's got to be sealed up in some scrupulous way. So we thought, well, the best thing to do to ensure that it stays in the shape we produce it in is to make the receptacle ourselves, and so that we can show the person, here, this is how it's taken care of. Because it is an heirloom garment. It's very heavy. It's meant to last for generations. It's the style is such that it goes on forever. And in order to protect it and make sure that it goes not just down through siblings, but from father to son and so forth, we figured the best thing was to make sure it has, I don't want to say accoutrement because that is incidental. These things are essential to its longevity. And so we designed a chest, and originally it was out of eastern red cedar completely, but that didn't work out as well because it wasn't as sealed up. So better to have a hardwood on the outside, red cedar on the inside to protect it. And also the hardwood makes it more attractive because it's going to sit outside to be displayed, really. It's almost a piece of furniture. It's really pretty. It can sit on the shelf and has a little plaque, a little medallion plaque on it that can be engraved with whatever you want. And inside, the sweater is put into a bag that is muslin, a muslin bag, because museums, that's what they use for their textiles. Originally, I was going to use silk, and I thought that would be, and then I did a little research, and no, you want organic muslin. And then we also have to go in that box with it, in the chest with it, mothbalm. We call it mothbalm. That's the only time we use the M word, is our mothbalm. And those are, it's kind of like a potpourri. It's a combination of 7 ingredients, and we raise 6 of them at the farm. And lavender, mugwort, and tansy were 3, I guess you'd call them herbs, that were traditionally used forever to protect newly shorn fleeces. And I added some things. I love costumary. I love the smell of it and the look of it. So I added that. And then another kind of artemisia. And then some rue. And we also add neem, which is raised in India and is very powerful against infestations. So that's put together, and then we put that in little sachets, and the sachets go into a tiny little pillow sham, and I embroider a monarch butterfly on the top pillow sham, because monarch butterfly is one of our kind of a logo because of our theme of king and queen royalty at Sundborn. And all of that goes in to an ensemble. So the sweater is just part of the ensemble. So we're not selling just a sweater, because the sweater is too vulnerable and too precious to be just sent out. It's got to have the combo. And that's the idea behind that.